Hey everyone, we're doing a special live stream tonight. So the breaking news is that it's either the largest or maybe the second largest federal student loan servicer, Navient, has dropped out of the federal program. Now, if you remember a couple months ago, the Pennsylvania Higher Education Assistance Agency, FIA, aka Fed Loan Servicing, come here, cat, also dropped out of the program. And we predicted then that it would not end there. You know, this is kind of like rats on a sinking ship. They probably want to avoid liability. I wouldn't be surprised to see either or both of those outfits be dismantled in the future just to shield themselves from lawsuits. But so this is pretty big news, folks. There's a lot to be said here. My initial reaction is that we have to be very careful, folks. I've been worried. First of all, I don't know if this is good news or bad news. It gives the federal government another reason to extend the repayment pause. So there's that. But guys, just in general, the lending system is done. It's finished. I've been saying that for 2 years now. Are you finally starting to believe me? So that's my first reaction. I think there's a very large danger out here, and I just want to get this on the record. There's a very large danger here, ladies and gentlemen, that Joe Biden is going to sell off the entire federal student loan portfolio to Wall Street. Now, I'm not predicting anything, but I've been very concerned about this for quite some time. I happen to know some insiders, people like Mark Kantrowitz, for example, not mentioning any names, are pretty high on the idea of selling the federal student loan portfolio off. Now that the federal program is in shambles, I mean, we've seen 3 of the 8 or 9 servicers drop out now, 2 of the largest. There's still Nelnet and Great Lakes and HESC and a few other people servicing loans. But guys, I don't think that's going to end here. Now that we see this lending system in shambles, I know that a lot of people in Washington, D.C. are pretty keen to get rid of the entire federal lending portfolio, which could be a good thing, but here's what they want to do, and I know this is not a good thing. They want to sell the portfolio to Wall Street. They've already done some evaluations with a couple of high-profile Manhattan, Wall Street consultants, not McKinsey and Company, but anyways, they've got a very inflated value of the portfolio at something like $900 billion, but it's not worth that. So I'm very concerned and afraid that this will happen. So as far as if you have Navient, then obviously your loans are going to get transferred to somewhere. Nobody knows where yet. So there's that you need to be worried about. But guys, the bigger picture here is starting to come into focus, and I put the odds of a federal sell-off of the lending portfolio at pretty good at this point. And so maybe I'm just saying this for the record if nothing else, but you all should be very concerned, because I don't think Wall Street is going to buy that portfolio with unless bankruptcy statutes of limitations remain gone from the loans. So I don't know, folks. Who knows? The one thing and this is the great unknown, the one thing I do know is that we absolutely need to double, if not triple down on our efforts. You need to spread our petition, change.org/cancel student loans, like wildfire. We've already got coming up on 1.1 million signers. There's no good reason we can't have 10, 15, 20 million people on that petition. There is true strength in numbers. Remember that. I think we're the biggest collection of student loan borrowers in the country right now. We need to build on that big time. We need to be able to act as a unified force. So, and you know, I know a lot of people are out there popping the champagne corks, and you know, I hate Navient. I hate Sallie Mae's offshoot. Navient is an offshoot of Sallie Mae. I hate Sallie Mae. Sallie Mae is pretty much my nemesis. We cut our teeth way back on 60 Minutes in 2006 talking about Sallie Mae. Navient spun off from Sallie Mae. They're not good people. They're not good guys, not a good company, not good for America. I'm glad to see them go. But as far as what we need to do now going forward to prevent a terrible outcome, it's what I said. Got to get together. And, you know, this is all breaking news here, so I'm trying to formulate a strategy to combat the prospect of the federal portfolio being sold off to Wall Street. But mark my words, guys, my spider senses just went up a couple notches as far as tingling goes, as far as the specter of Biden selling off this loan portfolio to Wall Street. So that's pretty much what I had to say, guys. This is definitely big news. I hope you're finally starting to understand that this lending system is done. It's finished. It's toast. It's a dead man walking. There's no saving it. There should be no saving it. But there could be something that most people never even considered, and that is the sell-off of these loans to Wall Street. I don't think we want to go there. And remember, I come back to exactly what I've been saying for 16 years. We've got to get our bankruptcy rights back. So the quicker we can grow our petition to 25 million people, the better. And maybe even before that, the harder we can push right now for the passage of S-2598, the bill that will return bankruptcy protections to federal student loans, the better off we'll be in the long run. So now is not the time to sit back and watch the fireworks and eat popcorn and wait and watch and worry. No, no, no. This is the time for us to be getting off our asses and making a stand. We cannot let the swamp do what the swamp wants to do. So, all right, guys. Maybe the last thing I'll say is I'm going to post a couple of tweets below this in a minute. Please just retweet those and also paste the link to our petition everywhere you can in the next week. This is your battle. You can't sit on the sidelines. These are your loans. And we're it. I mean, we're the tip of the spear here, guys. We are. And so take that very seriously. We are the pioneers. You can't unhear that. And we need to really put our pedal to the metal. So, all right, guys, hang in there, and I'll check back soon. You, please, check back on this group frequently and often over the next couple of weeks. I think these next weeks a lot of things are gonna be decided. So it's getting exciting. Let's have fun and let's win. Let's win this for once and for all. Good luck. Godspeed. God bless.